Down and 3 yards to go. LSU right back to the line. They'll try it on the ground. Open space at the 25. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those balls up. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
That's our ball.
Ready to try the point after.
I don't know how it's his ball.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime. Yeah, looking for a huge play. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Ewers. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Blue.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Buying some time. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Getting some heat. Keeps the play going. Fires on the move. Finds a man by himself. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
This dude will tear you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Got it in the middle. It's held. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him.
Back to throw. It's Ewers. Snags it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
The Birds get 13 points. Yes, no.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to throw an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. They go 83 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The lead is 17 as they try to fight their way back in. They'll need a stop on this possession, about to kick it off here. From inside his own 15, looking for room. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half.
I'm taking the streets. I'm going right to the push name.
He'll bring it out. It's Golden. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on up.
What a snag by the defense. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Tigers. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11.
They both just did.
To throw, it's Ewers.
Boy, I might do my ready 3-man.
Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it down the right side. Oh, it's out. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
The more hats you have near the football, the more calls a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for quarterbacks to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Now on second down. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it to the right side. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. Still on his feet at the Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The Tigers in a hurry up. Running the red zone. It's Durham. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give is to Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's what he's been doing the whole.
You're trying to catch him napping.
You don't fucking throw the ball.
Good job by the defense not being fooled and giving themselves an opportunity now to get the ball.
Yeah, and you got to do a better job not getting it third and long. Offense has to be better on first and second down. So
anytime you throw the ball, what happens? Doesn't go this second way.
Situations where now you're in limbo of what you want to do.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone.
No, I say hardest. Heisman is the hardest.
You got to get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of that. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The run to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends into the game, I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen. Get ready for the run. Less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Coming after it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Trying play action. Pocket starts to come. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Fair catch, called for and made. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Dances away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense.
He lets it fly. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Here comes the two-point try. To the air, it's Ewers. Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the two-point conversion attempt is stopped. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35.
First and 10.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 33, Texas 13.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Oh my God.
They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this team.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong. And I say country strong. They put their hands on you. You feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up. And usually, they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The Tigers are on the move.
It's like his running backs only.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's going to run it.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to Cater. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bolden. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about it.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Bringing it back, it's Williams. And it's slipped out. Kicking team's got it.
Oh, so the one time I do get a fumble.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Texas! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. Man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
How about this? These guys are going for 2.
You know what? Nah, I ain't gonna say nothing because then I'm gonna get just saying something.
Dropping
I'm just
back,
get pissed off saying something. So I ain't gonna speak up. Because if I was to say that, she was gonna be like, why the fuck is he in my business? Now she said that, nah, not her. That one. Huh?
I was talking about this.
I know. That's the thing. I would have said something. Why the fuck is he in our
About
business?
to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That wasn't even a phone cue. That didn't even make sense. So yesterday,
Yeah,
talking about her.
Yeah, just tell him shut the
she doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
Ain't gonna lie, he just got
Try and field this one.
Man, like, that wasn't good for
the defense.
Oh, yeah, say anything. I was talking to her.
No.
So why'd you bring her up? That's what I'm trying
So
to
she asked who was singing that song, right?
No, she
How
asked him
about
this
that
to
blocking
yeah,
up
this
front
to
in
us.
that running game
Yeah,
last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big
Now
boys
look
up
though,
front.
if I was to say,
There's the ball.
it's too late to be getting in these shits, bro, but that's fine.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit.
She's not even, he wasn't here when it happened.
Seeking
It
missile
doesn't
coming
matter.
in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
They're going to open this
Like,
drive with a pass.
You tell what she's doing.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions.
Bro, why don't y'all just
It
come
doesn't
for you,
feel
bro?
likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college
Why don't y'all just
football.
come for
It all
you, bro?
starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive.
Huh?
They'll get the momentum started in your
You
direction.
with Stephon, duh? You know you talking about me and you?
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
What'd you say?
Brings up
Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds
First ball
Water,
with the
gets it into
put the
the
lead
end
down,
zone for a
37.
touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better
Maybe it's
job
late to
being
get all these
physical.
damn
Those
bangers.
2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed, they have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
It's not what's wrong with
Now
me.
the 2-point
Fucking
conversion
game.
attempt is coming. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope.
Yeah.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football. It's a fumble.
These chicks don't get any fumbles though.
At the end of the game when it doesn't matter.
They keep on getting.
I want to know what
First
this
down
shit
here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake now to throw. Going to take a shot. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Still running at the 40. Running toward the tape.
Who is this, bro? This nigga is like
that. Almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. And he
don't expect my fucking linebackers to do it. When they start last year, yeah. Don't expect my fucking linebackers to do it.
Possibilities here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They want to run it left here. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on
you got 24 kids better have it.
1-yard turnaround to hand it off and let him go to work.
Wide out in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, LSU!
Like when your linebackers lose 15 speed, can't keep up with any
touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out
goddamn little linebacker out here, legs all fucking red.
I want to see the OKC.
And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there getting set.
I know this. They already feel good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bolden. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They got him free for a big gain down to 33.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together, and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They're bringing heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Golden. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Love to see the fearlessness of the quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
He's got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going. And never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a cap on this game. Well, this
You think I'm a dip party or something?
defense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield,
Okay,
and they did